Okay. That was a little bumpy. I generated 2 CSV files, which is not what I wanted. But that's fine, because they just override each other. So this is like a small issue. And it's like not even that big of a deal. Okay, so now that we have done that, I should be streaming on all 3 major platforms: YouTube, Twitch, and the other platform. Let's see. It's completely dark. There's nothing on. So I'm going to pull us into what? The main menu? Title screen. 100%. The 100, the title screen. Are you ready? There we go. Here, you can just chill here for a bit. Right? Is this good? This blows my mind. Let's get the camera on. Oh, shit. Yeah. All right. This should not be the camera. This should be the camera scene. There we go. Now we're cooking. This can disappear. I'm kind of see-through. Let's... Ugh. That should help a little. And then we can just send me back. Oh, that's too far back. That's too far back. Nope, still not far. There we are. Much better. Much better. Okay. So, it's been a while. How are y'all doing? I don't have my chats open. I should check that. God, I'm unshaven. Look at this. I've just been growing this out. Just not, it's not clean. I look like I'm homeless. And that is, I can confirm that because I've been dapped up by homeless guys before. When you look like me and you wear a lot of flannel, they just assume you're on the fence. They just assume. They're convinced they know who I am. I'm like, bro, we've never met. I'm sorry. We don't frequent the same establishments. Okay. Let's take a little peek at the platforms. How do I pop out chat? Where do I get... How do I pop out chat? Isn't this is bothering me quite a bit? That's okay. Alright. I have bonus, YouTube, and other platform chat open. That's good. I've got Twitch chat over here. That's good. Let's see. Let's just queue all this up. There's so much going on. This is getting out of control, actually. I have too many gimmicks, like, that I need to test in this session, and I am like losing my mind. There's too much. There's just way too much. I've been doing nothing but cooking gimmicks for like the past month and a half. I don't stream. In case you've been wondering why you never seem to catch a Krackatoa stream, I haven't been streaming. I work in OBS and I make stream gimmicks, but I don't stream. I just don't go online. I just don't hit the button. There's no point. Why would I spend time testing my gimmicks when I could just make more gimmicks, right? And I get enough feedback from like Twitter and whatever, so it's not like I don't get to share what I make. I'm just not going through the long, drawn-out, tiresome process of running a live stream, right? I don't have to stream. So I felt so bad. Some individual on Twitter was like, "You're my favorite streamer." I'm like, bro. I think you have me confused with someone else. Or maybe they just don't like streamers. And they're just like, oh, you know, once a month is too much for me. I need someone that streams at a much slower pace. All right. So this is a comfy overlay, I think. This is a pretty comfy space. Just like existing inside the all that this is. We can move over now to the main menu. Do you want to press start? Everyone in chat, press start. Options. Sorry, you have to press options. We can't switch screens until you press circle or options. One of the two. So what I'm testing today is on round start, we should generate timestamps. And there we go. We should generate timestamps. And it should auto-populate a description for YouTube where I can add that to the description. And Crocs came up with this. I've been chatting with Crocs recently. Crocs is also making use of these mods. And it should let people who play me on stream get a direct link to match moments where I'm actually playing matches. Oh, you found my my I forgot I made that. I forgot that existed. That wasn't supposed to wrap like that, but we have Exerd text overlay. I don't think my chat is supposed to have YouTube there, but I'll let Twitch deal with me later. That's fine. I have bigger things to worry about. It's just for Twitch. The message is coming in because I'm pretty sure, based on the rules, I can't like combine chats on screen. I think that's actually like a rule. So they could shoot me right now if they wanted to, because of you're not supposed to mix chats, I guess. Oh man, but the YouTube community's found me. I'm really happy. That took me like 20 minutes to make, by the way. And you can, if you spam in Twitch chat, it has support for up to, I think, 6 or 7 concurrent messages. They're completely randomized in height and color. So you can spam. And honestly, there's no, I don't put in like a timeout for chatters. So if you will, Arthur McSleeves, Arthur Inky Sleeves, you can just like spam shit in chat and oh yeah, it'll just go. It's just obnoxious. So, I'm not too worried about slurs. Maybe I should be. I'm pretty sure Twitch will filter them before sending them. If not, I can add that after. It's not a big deal. You have to remember that I'm not a streamer, so if I get banned, it just sucks, and I'll come back later with fixed goofs. It's not a huge deal. I could also technically get C&D'd by Arxis for all of this. Oh, DocBomb, thank you very much. I've seen some, if you want to feel hopeful about the Strive changes, Cole, you want to check out Nage's Twitter feed. The emotes do not show up. Because these are basic text objects, and I looked around for ways to get emojis working. And I'm pretty sure I would have to code like my own browser source. And I can't be bothered. I don't want to bother with that. If I can find a way... Also, I think it's funnier if it's plain text. I'll be real. I think it's funnier that way. Okay. So what did I want to do? Donk Bomb. Oh, right. We got it. You did your thingy. You subbed. But my thing didn't fire. Let's find out why. Actually, oh, that's right. I did need to test that. A Twitch trigger. Test reward. Yeah. So what was that supposed to be? I'm going to take a little screenshot of this. Thank you very much for subbing, because I needed to test this this sub notification button. So I'm actually going to work on some code right now, and we'll bring you. I'll rope you in. Give me a sec. I'll show you what I've been cooking. Where's the window object? Window capture. Window capture. Window capture. I have no window capture here? No way. Add window capture. Let's double check everything. No, nothing compromising, so we will just bring it in. There we go. All right, perfect. So this is where I work. I work in this. And we can put the scrolling text on top of everything, because that's where it deserves to be. And in the meantime, I think I have an alert box I can turn back on for general notifications. There we go. It's back. The alert box is back. It's there, but it's not what I'm excited about. So we're going to get the sub notifications up and running, because I spent like 2 weekends working on it. No, 2 days. It was 2 days I spent working on this. So we're gonna go if statement. Oh, actually, you guys can test. I'm pretty sure you guys can test it. I don't know why you guys never check the stream rewards, but I imagine it's right?
Here comes a daredevil.
Right? Isn't that sick? It's just there. It's just something I made. It took me 2 days to it was just a thing. It was just a thing. How's the audio? Was that too loud? The funny thing is, you can just keep calling it while I work, because I'll be here in the... right now it only grabs my information, so I'm going to set it up so anyone can be plucked. Just give me a sec.
Here comes a daredevil.
So it should update this profile picture. Oh, I'm getting the wrong user info, I think. User ID. So open. Oh, I missed it.
Here comes a daredevil.
There we go.
Here comes a daredevil.
That's quite peculiar. We should be getting the profile image URL. Oh. Okay. It'd be open variable W display name username, and then we go like that. I think that'll do it. Okay, someone try it again.
Here comes a daredevil.
There we go. Huh? That's better. That's better.
Here comes a daredevil.
Yes! Yes, that's sick as fuck. That is... Sorry, pardon my language. But that's sick. Yeah. Oh, it's just great, right? The best part, the thing I appreciate as a streamer is that it's super obnoxious.
Here comes a daredevil.
I'll turn that down a little bit. We can turn that down a little bit. Then it's not too bad, right? So the nice thing about it is that it doesn't really interrupt me because I'm still there. You're just yoinking me into the transition, right? So because like you guys can call it as much as you want, but I'll still be here chatting with you the whole time. And as from like a content perspective of maybe if I'm in the middle of a thought, provided I can like resist the temptation to like look at the screen because it looks amazing, the stream doesn't stop, right? Like Hector Hammett just tested it, and I'm gonna get pulled in. Oh, it broke. It was supposed to play. I wonder what happened. How did that go wrong? Let's see. Let's go, okay. Oh, you know what? Because I think it's because I was working on it. Let's try that little. Oh no, that was supposed to go. Let's see. Main menu, splash.
Here comes a daredevil.
Okay, well we'll figure it out. We'll get it figured out eventually. We'll get it sorted, you know? 'Cause
Here comes a daredevil.
We'll get it sorted. It'll take some doing, but we'll figure it out.
Here comes a daredevil.
Looking good though. See? Perfect. Okay. We're still testing. We're still testing a whole bunch, so we'll have to figure it out once we get there. Anyways.
Krackatoa!
Okay, so that was a follow notification. So I've got to filter through a few things. Or if W dot, let's see, what was the sub notification? I took a screenshot of this earlier. Oh, thank God. Or if let's see. Tier equals 1. Or tier equals 2. Or hopefully this doesn't cause a reference issue. User ID is there. Username is there. Should be able to get the return. If trigger type equals 1. Oh, sorry, the item toss is not functional. It's disabled right now because I haven't finished a couple of things. It's like mostly working. And the gambling is working. I think I have to re-enable it. So, okay. Now, I wish I had a good way to test. Oops. Or I'm just typing in because I don't have easy access to the structure. Trigger type 6. I'll probably clean this up later. Trigger type 1 is sub. There we go. What is trigger type test reward? Okay, so that's good. And then we can go edit, raid, follower, channel point redemptions, Twitch sub. I don't know what the raid trigger type is. So we'll have to figure it. When that happens, we'll figure it out. And then we'll go copy, paste, trigger type 6 is follower, right? That's what I said. We should be able to get the... So what it's going to do is it's going to customize the title above your head in the thingy. If that makes sense. But what I need is... Oh, did I close the... No. It's in my documents, I think. Users... Screenshots. Pictures.
Here comes a daredevil.
Month. Okay. I got the month data, so we should be able to put it in here. So we're gonna go.
Here comes a daredevil.
Hell yeah. Dots. Okay, so now I don't have a great way to test. Actually, I do. I think this is fine. That sucked. I have like 8 different chat windows, all for different platforms, and it's like, it sucks. It's like, come on. Okay, let's see. I should be able to.
Going my way.
Okay, that didn't trigger it at all. Why? Why? Let's go with this. Trigger type 3. That was test reward. Oh, I can't trigger my own. Edit triggers. Oh, gift sub was untoggled. I forgot to toggle gift sub. You see up here, gift sub? And anonymous sub gift, that'll do it. Allow community gifts, sure. Okay, now we have to try one more time. I get half the money back, right? $3 to test new functionality. That's fine. Let's see.
Going my
Okay.
way.
I needed that. Oh, I forgot to save. Oh, I'm an idiot. I think I forgot to save the deck. That was my fault. Okay, now it should work. Now it'll work. I don't know because I don't have so normally you can fake tests, right? But I'm not in an environment that allows me to do that. So you're all just getting gift subs. Ah, there we go.
Here comes a daredevil.
Okay, so it said 1 month sub up top. So we will go Okay, I got the data I needed. Y'all can't see it. Wait, you can now. This is the data. This is the data I got. So this is all the information. Look at that. Look at that. Doxing everything. Everything is exposed. This is publicly verifiable information. You don't need to, this isn't a problem. Nothing about this is against terms of service. This is all freely accessible. So, now that I have this, I can configure the, what trigger type? This was a type 1 trigger. And we'll say if statement, if wh.context equals subgift we can change this. This will just go like this. Gift sub, 1 gift sub. And then we can go, should say how many, right? So if wh.gift sub is greater than 1, we'll go boop. 1 gift sub, no, gift subs, 2 gift subs, 1 gift sub. There. And then if not, it'll just say what month it is if it's not a gift sub. The prime one is comp, but I don't know what the object looks like, so I have no idea how to code it. So, it'll just say 1 month, I think. Or maybe it'll say the recent. We'll find out later. It's not necessarily untyped, I think. It's just like, I don't have a way to spoof commands. So I don't have a way to, and the object structure as I receive it isn't documented until it gets to me. So I don't have a way to figure out what is what until, okay. Anyways. Now that we're here, we can start playing some Excerpt. We can turn off Django Django, because that's been going on for so long. Right now, I'm just looking at, like, the, what Sammy gives me. And okay, how are we doing this? There's so much crap on my screen, and I haven't set it up, so I can't actually leave this scene without causing issues, I think. So I think we're just going to make this full screen, and we're going to put my camera in front of it. Where the hell is my camera? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. So we're just going to do some on-the-fly shimmy shammying. Okay. All right. And then over in... No, this is fine. Well... Oh, I think all of my audio is disabled. Can you guys hear that? I can't hear that at all, period. I have no audio. Why? Oh, it swapped my device. I hate Windows so much. We have to reboot. Come on. There we go. All right. Wait, hold on. What? Excuse me? Which one is which? What reality is this? There. Now can you tell? This is just that's just wild. Jesus. Okay. I'm so disoriented right now. You guys have no idea. I'm actually just like losing my shit. Let's add I have some pulse meters. I'll put those in too. So I need to test online timestamp making. So it should at the end of the stream, it should output a text file with all the timestamps. So on YouTube, I should be able to update the description with like links to like various things. Okay. This is a rematch situation. You know what? I'm going to make a lobby. Or I can... Oh, yeah, I can ask on Discord. Because there's the matchmaking Discord.
Here comes a daredevil.
Wait. Oh, good. It works. Thank you, Line Versus, for following. Man, it's so easy. It's so easy. Who knew? Making cool. That was sick. All right. Oh, one more. This is gonna get real. Oh, look at that sick profile picture. Isn't that awesome? Okay. Ooh. The secret dive kick.
Here comes a daredevil.
Okay, this is gonna be super chaotic, but we're just gonna live like this for a while.
Here comes a daredevil.
Okay. Did you? I missed the alert. What was that? Also, I should probably disable the alert box. This is gonna be like pure chaos for a while, everyone. I'm sorry. Ooh.
Here comes a daredevil.
Oh, thank you for the follow. You're in that magic situation, or like that magical moment when someone is testing new stream gimmicks and they haven't like gated it by like money or how annoying it is, you know?
Here comes a daredevil.
It'll just go. Cynical FGC, thank you very much. Ooh. I can't even see chat right now. I'm so... Like, you think it's chaotic, like, over there on your end? Like, it is just as wild over here. I have, like, 3 monitors and 7 different applications open. And some of them are, like...
Here comes a daredevil.
Oh, thank you, Hector. How did it look? Ooh. Gotcha. Yeah, so right now it you cannot interrupt. I have it set up so you can't interrupt the reward with another reward. It's just like, so there is some, there's no like queue. It's just it has to have a free moment. I'll put in a queue later. Wait. I forgot about the damage effect. I completely forgot that was a thing. Nice. I know. Like having a presence in the stream is like, oh yeah, you can bet. I forgot you. I have automated salty bets. There's like, I need you all to understand that there are so many bits that I've made that I've forgotten. I've forgotten them. Oh, I thought there was meteors. That's okay. Okay, we did it. Backdash dive kick. Yeah, I had made a damage effect before, but I wasn't happy. And then I found a better animation package for OBS, and I was very pleased. So I made it again. Oh God! Ooh, nice combo. Nice. Oh, right. We just got access to stun data just now. Literally like an hour ago, Pangea patched it into the mod. So I can make a stun bar soon. We can just have that. Ooh, optimal. That was nice. That felt good. It was fine. Ooh. Oh, almost. Oh, wow. Oh, no, my God. Almost. We almost had it. I wonder what it looks like. I have a little thing that will catch move data. Let's see. Stun. There we go. So I'm going to make it right now. I'm going to make a stun bar as we speak. We're going to go source. color source. Stun red. Oh, it's super. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. And we're going to go 0, 10. Okay. We're going to make it a little bigger. 25. Oh, yeah, no worries. Controller issues are pretty... Okay, so I need the max stun value. Right now it's at 0. So we're going to go... create a button. And in this button, we're going to go scale. Scene name. We're in main menu. Yeah. Source name, stun red. X scale is. We have to get the data. Trigger, pull data. Until variable exists. Data dot event info dot player 1 scales 1. So I need the max stun value. I don't know what that is. So we're gonna find out. We're going to go if exert streamer dot position equals player 1. Do this. Else do that. And we're going to copy this red stun bar. I'm going to call it stun black. And it's going to be behind. And then we're going to go save. Okay, this is not going to work. We're going to find out how big it can get. So this, I predict that this bar is going to get very large very quickly. Okay. Oh, I forgot to put in the trigger. Hold on. Oh, can't jump against this character. Jumping bad. Okay, we gotta go save, edit triggers, webhook trigger, GG exert state update. There we go. Okay, we go if Okay, init variables count 0. If count is less than set local variable, count equals that. Oh, shoot. Oh, that doesn't make sense at all. Dot stun. Dot stun. And we'll go that, copy, paste. We're going to farm some data. We're going to get some data points. Okay, it looks like we're good to go. Now, this should break, and then we'll find out what that true value of max stun is. Whew. Commentary. I think being nervous is pretty normal. I know for the first 3 years of me playing fighting games, I was actually just like a quivering, adrenaline-charged mess in net play. Sweaty palms, swearing a lot, all that stuff. So that's pretty normal. But don't force yourself into anything you don't feel like you're physically up for or not physically up for. You know, I always say when it comes to nerves, push yourself up until the point where you start having panic attacks, then stop. You need to stop before that. Your body can take a lot of like damage, but if you are suffering physically from anxiety, just cut yourself off. It's not worth. I will just say, in my experience, as someone who's played Exerd since launch and has at least top 8'd with plus, at least in plus R, I've top 8'd at Evo. There's a lot of things that are really, really, really obnoxiously strong about Faust. And even then, even if he wasn't good, it doesn't matter, because the state of Exerd net play is so poor that you can just, if you just practice more, you would eventually beat everyone. Good example of this is FAB. FAB plays Potemkin, and we know Potemkin in this game is not good. But if Potemkin went to like, if FAB went to like any like regional, Exerd regional in North America, he would cook. He would just cook people. He would just like touch them once and they would get deleted. And he would do this all the way up into the bracket until grand finals, and then he would win. And it's like, well, how important is like character strength, really? Like big picture, it's like, if you need to be good right away, it's a problem, right? Character strength matters. But if you're in it for the long haul, if you're going to play fighting games for like 10x plus years, then character strength is just like completely, it's not relevant. Unless you're like hampering your development by playing like a bad character, then I played Dan Hibiki for 3 years in SF4. 3 years. I played nothing but Dan. And it sucked, not because he was bad, but because he lacked a bunch of fundamental tools like intrinsic to SF4 characters. So I actually hampered my development and understanding of like offense and defense because I played such a dogshit character. Whereas if I played like a real character like Ryu or Akuma, I would have learned a lot more because they actually have like tool sets. Instead, I was doing like bogus mix-ups because that was all he had access to. But yeah. Yeah. One thing, the only way you can know truly how good you are is if you go to regional events and play other people, your own skill level, people stronger than you, whatever, and then keep practicing and come back in a year and play them again. And then do the same thing. Come back a year after that and play them again. You need to like revisit environments that you've performed in before and compare to that. You don't want to compare to random people online. You don't even necessarily want to compare to directly to other players. I think a lot of people in my locals do this. They compare themselves to me in Exerd. And Exerd's the only thing. Exerd and Plus are the only games I've been playing for the past like 2 years. And so they'll practice, they'll get really good, and then I'll cook them. And they'll be like, what the fuck? Did I not get any better? Am I actually dog shit? It's like, no. I'm actually like 20% stronger than I was in a previous, like a year past. I'm way better at Exerd than I was a year ago. Like way, it's like crazy. So how you compare yourself, you have to be extra super mindful that you don't get sucked into like the abyss, especially if it's not like rational or feels irrational, you know? Yeah. I drew a graph one time and it was like your progress versus your local player's progress who started after you, right? And the graph goes like this, 2 lines, right? I could probably draw this. Paint. Hell yeah. Let's go. Hello? What the fuck is this? I don't have a filter on this. What is this? What is this garbage? Jesus Christ. Okay, not that. Either way, it was 2 lines, right? And you'll notice that if someone nearby you is also practicing, but they had like a year's head start, you could improve as much as you want. But if you're labbing against them actively and they're labbing against you, you're always going to be a little bit worse than them until you make so much ground. Like it takes a long time to actually surpass someone who is developing if you're also developing. Yeah. So one of my strengths, I think, as a player is that I had no expectations about where I should be. Period. None. 0. I've always been perfectly happy to say that I am bad at fighting games the whole time, since the beginning. Now, what is bad, right? Is bad going 1 and 2 in bracket? Is it going 0 and 2? Is it 2-2? 3-2? 4-2? Winning the whole thing? If I could have a couple of players feel uncomfortable, I considered that a massive W. That was it. That's all I wanted. I didn't have any cognitive... They haven't hit me yet. I can't check my stun value if they don't hit me. There we go. Oh, it's not. Nice. Okay, we lost sight of the red stun bar. It is not generating. When you ever hear me say I'm bad at Exerd, I mean it in comparison to perfection. And I am never... And it was never something I would take or... Oh, okay. Okay. It was never it's like, it wasn't a statement I would use to, like, seriously evaluate my place in the world. Oh, I've got too much offense. All right. Nice. Oh, there you go. Oh, am I dead? I'm not dead. Ooh, nice pickup. Okay, so we got an issue. What is wrong? Stun is not... Stun is not functioning. WH player 1. Stun. Stun. Allow Q. Huh. Oh, you know what? It might be so big we can't see it anymore. That makes sense. Oh, look, there it is. I saw it. Did you see it? I saw it. Okay, so we are working. I would just accept. It would be a lot fast. Spoiler, I did the lab work. Faust is fucking insane. I probably know exactly what you're missing as far as like the whole package goes. Because I've been there. And I can see it in your play. I think when you get where you need to be, you'll have a much different perspective. Oh, I got grabbed. Oh, I think that got screenshotted too. Oh, it did. It got posted to Blue Sky. Oh. Oh, nice. Yeah, you can just look. It should be posted. Okay, so what is the... Oh, I forgot to re-init the count variable? Oh, I see what's going on. Okay, okay.
Here comes a daredevil.
Oh. Wow, that's some good timing. 8th or 9K. Hello, what's up? Oh. Howdy, howdy. I'm pretty sure those are fireworks. Ooh, good for me. Oh, good DP. Ooh, that's good for me. Oh, that would have been sick. That would have been sick. I can see some bugs in my... Oh, fuck. Ooh, nice. Oh, I almost had it. I think I'm dead. I think I died. Oh, nice.
Here comes a daredevil.
Oh. Oops. Oh. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to do that. That was not on purpose. I meant to confirm into that, not reset into it. I got overwhelmed. It was technically going to go into IK as a combo, but I had to look at my meter, and then I got distracted. All right. Okay, so open window, count 0. I'm getting... If count is less than... Oh, if count is greater than... I did it backwards. Okay. Now we should get real stun values. It was the, you know, the gator mouths? I got mixed. Ooh, I should have went into pogo there. Ooh. Yeah, I saw the banana. The banana looked good. That made me hopeful. Oops. Whoop. Oh, you're not going to block that. Okay, we should have meters now. Let's see. Stun. Open 1431. What the hell? Yeah, I need to calculate the actual stun value. Right now it's increasing its scale by like 1400 times. Oh. Nice. Oh, God. Oh, there's too much chip. Too much chip. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, no. I fucked up. That's okay. Whew. I am so in my own machinations when I play that I really don't pay too much attention to like what other people are thinking. I'm a very introverted player, if that makes sense. For better or worse. What is the pulse? It's tension pulse, normally hidden. Nice. Ow. Yeah, when it's purple like that, you'll build less meter doing stuff. When it's yellow. Ow. Ow. Oh, no. It didn't work. Oh, almost. Oh, no. I have an answer. I am well trained. I'm well trained in the Faust matchup.
Here comes a daredevil.
Okay, wait. What was that? Do you guys see? I didn't see what happened. Ow. Oop. Uh-oh. Oh. Connection foibles? Nice blocks. Ow. Ow. Oh no. I fucked up. I fucked up so bad. Okay. So tension pulse is in all Guilty Gears, but it's not really well advertised. It grows when you do aggressive things and shrinks when you do defensive things or like passive things. So it encourages you to okay. We're going to slowly but surely get back to a regular size now, I think. I think it's going to work.
Here comes
Oh,
a daredevil.
we have a bar. It's working. Oh, I deserve this.
Here comes a daredevil.
Oh, thank you. One only. Who was that? Thank you for the follow. I love how we're just like whiffing everything.
Here comes a daredevil.
Ow. So I think we have a stun bar now. I think it works. We can add text to label it, right? Stun. And it's going to be, the font is red. Illegal. This illegal font. Look at this illegal font. It's so illegal. And we're going to go stun. We're going to color the outline. Little black outline. There we go. And we'll go boop. And we'll put it right there. There we go. The VOD, at the very least, should... Is there no game audio? You're right. Isn't that correct? I think you're correct. Oh, you are correct. There we go.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
I didn't plan on streaming, so...
Duel 2. All or nothing.
Oh. Oh. That was close. Oh. Oh, the host left. Nice. Okay, let's figure out this stun bar, since things have shut down. Oh,
Here comes a daredevil.
we got a... Yo, Midnight Caves? Thanks for the follow. Okay, this will take a while. We're stuck. Did I really not have the game audio on the whole time? That makes sense. Okay, we're just gonna go back to the main menu. And then boot back up. Yeah, I built the whole thing. Now, a lot of the work, a lot of the real hard stuff was done by Sammy, the developers. It's a piece of software that lets you like talk to various platforms. So I use that. And then
Guilty Gear Exar.
I leverage that to do all of this stuff. Like make a completely fake version of the... absolutely ridiculous.
Train.
Not to toot my own horn, but I was giggling the whole time I was making it. Okay, so we're gonna try and figure out what the most amount of stun someone can have is. And then we're going to see... So what we need to do is we need to dizzy Faust a bunch. Oh yeah, for sure. You seem to have a decent toolbox. There's just a few like fundamental like exert things that I think you'll have to acclimate to. Stuff like understanding how the post-text situation goes. You want to make sure you tech. You want to make sure you tech low to the ground and use moves that are faster than 7-frame startup, or faster than 8-frame startup. So like tech jump K and tech jump P from Faust are fully invincible, but tech dive kick is not. So when teching, you want to tech low to the ground into their face with jump P, jump K. And that will force them to respect the air recovery situation a lot more. I was getting away with murder in that set because I would just like, if I got hit, I would just tech low to the ground and then just mash. And that'll help you like structure your the air recovery situation. On offense and defense, you'll have a lot better understanding of it. The other thing would just be like, don't, as you go through the answers to like how you deal with Exerd Faust as Exerd Faust, you'll realize jumping is like a terrible idea. Decide to tech up or down. You can tech backwards, forwards, neutral, and then if your momentum is at a certain point, like your falling momentum, when you neutral tech, you'll actually just like fast fall. But it's based on, I think, the arc you're in, like the airborne animation you're in. I'll see if I can... So, if he... You see how I, like, neutral teched, but I didn't pop up? And if I do it here... And I kind of did pop up here, right? And I'll see if I can tech in the middle. You sort of like, when you neutral tech, you sort of like follow your arc. So what ends up happening is stuff like this can happen. Right? I air teched, which is technically bad. Because I'm really easy to anti-air, right? But this, you can set it up so it's like really hard to anti-air as the defender. It'll be weird as you like keep in mind the air tech mechanics and like air tech jump K, air tech jump P. I think you'll start to like, you'll be like, oh, this is how I'm supposed to air recover. Yo, Quint, what's up? As far as Strive goes, TTV Scrub 101, I have not been playing. Not in the slightest. Oh shit, I died. Let's set the... So I got it up to 6,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start testing numbers because I don't know what the actual stun value is or what it's supposed to be. I hope it's not based on like character. Oh, I hope I don't have to program in. Hey! Yo, Crocs, what's up? My overlay didn't fire on raid, sadly. Let's see if I can find out why. Trigger type 4. Okay.
Here comes a daredevil.
Yo, Endwater, what's up? There we go. If... Oh, I have to... Oh, shit. Sammy's busted. I can't reboot without losing my... Okay, let's see. Utilities... If statement, if statement, if statement. If trigger type equals 4, I should have taken a Okay, there we go. I should have a raid notification now. It should be tied into that. So what do I want? $6,000. Okay, so what we have to do is... if count equals 0... No, if stun equals 0... if count is greater than 0 and stun is 0. Alert. Alert. Count. And then so local variable count equals 0. This should give us a value. Okay, we gotta... was it? I got 6,480. So 6,400? 6,400. Just changing some values. $7,500 was dizzy there. That seems pretty close, right? I think that's it. I think 6,400 is the magical number for Faust. Does that line up with the wiki? Do we have stun data? Stun data on Dustloop. Where are stun values? Stun resistance for Faust is 65. So I bet the value for Faust is 65. Oh no. I'm going to have to create like a little database of all the stun values for every character. Well, I only play Faust, so in the short term that makes this very easy. Okay. Looks good, though. Yeah. In the middle of the screen, Faust combos are limited. Yeah, honestly, it's not a huge deal because Faust has, like, crazy Oki. Like, he has Milia level overheads, meterless. Great projectile pressure. So while he doesn't necessarily shit damage, in a lot of matchups he just like sort of like sits on someone. So once you get the knockdown, things are pretty cushy. Also, he has some starters that do a lot of damage. And as far as like corner carry stuff, it's not like awful. But it requires some meter. I forget. What was the? Maybe not on Faust. FTC, yeah. This stuff. So he's got like monster level, like absolutely turbo disgusting unfair mix-ups. They're not like super unfair because they're weak to backdash and they don't actually lead to a lot of damage unless he has item cover. But they are really exert. Yeah. The thing about FDC mix-ups is they can kind of be a bait if you're not... if you don't have a good grasp of like the basic tools that aren't FDC related. FDC mix-ups are good when you've convinced your opponent not to backdash. Or jump. Usually. No, you know what? I'm going to just say backdash. If they start backdashing, they get really weak. And that's the only thing. So you have to be pretty good about sniping backdash. So like, delay 6H on someone's wake up is exceptional at catching backdash. Because, like, if I do backdash here... Oh my god, if I... Let's try again. So that one black beat, but you can time it so it's not black beat. And that 6H there is an optimal combo starter. Like, it deals... The damage you get off of that 6H starter is, like, insane. So you can learn to... Once you learn to, like, snipe backdash, people don't want to backdash. And then you can do FDC mix-ups. But if you don't understand that dynamic... or do other things that encourage backdash, like throw mix-ups, right? Like throw mix-ups on people's wake up plus FDC will push them to backdash more. They'll be like, oh, I'm just going to backdash out of both of these. And then the 6H comes online. And then once they're traumatized by the 6H, you go back to doing the stuff that loses to backdash. And then all in all, the whole entire package of offense involves a little bit of FDC, a decent amount of 6H, good amount of metagiri, like just meaty 2K. Like you'll sort of like learn the right amount to do all of these options. But I will say, some players, if they don't, what ends up happening is if you don't recognize, or if you run into a player who doesn't understand like the options you're presenting, you can be like, oh, this person just backdashes on wake up way too much. I'm only going to do 6H until until they prove to me that they understand that they have to stop backdashing. And if they aren't backdashing at all, I just do FDC mix-ups all day. Just like, I just do the same mix-up all the time until I see at least some backdash from them. And I'll just run like really stupid, heinous, like high-low mix-ups. You know, doing stuff out of throw range. So, like, Meaty's done out of throw range, so they can't, like, throw me out of the offense. You kept jumping a lot. And I kept winning because you weren't contesting on the ground. Faust versus Faust. Staying grounded is very important. Because it lets you throw items. It lets you check Faust for jumping. It lets you represent Scalpel, which is like an important check against item pulling in neutral. It's not something that it outright punishes item, but yeah. Yeah. So to escape Faust on Wake Up, you have to be willing to backdash. You want to check his offense with 6P if he's doing a lot of FDC. It is technically possible for Faust to beat Wake Up 6P with FDC Jump K. It is technically possible, but it's hard. So if you see them doing FDC Jump K, you can be like, oh really? You're doing FDC Jump K on how strong is your meaty timing, sir? And then you just mash 6P on Wake Up. It's the same as the same dynamic in the Eno matchup. Is you 6P Enos until they prove that they know how to stop 6P on Wake Up. Listen, I consider myself a low-level player. Because my end goal,
Here comes a daredevil.
is to be as good as... That's sick. Lamp oil connoisseur. Hello. Man, that's sick. My goal is like Nage, right? Omito, Mikado, right? These Japanese players who've been playing for so long in an environment that is so fierce. Like, that's where I'm going eventually. Right? Eventually. I said that 10 years ago. Right? Whenever I talk about tier lists, I talk about, you know, how it would affect the top 24 players on the planet. When I talk about being good at Guilty Gear, I talk about the top 24 players on the planet. The reason why I do is not like it's not due to some idolization of players necessarily. It's about what I'm looking for. When I play Guilty Gear, when I'm labbing, when I'm thinking about situations, I'm only concerned with offense that will rip open perfect play. And I only care about defense that will shut down perfect play. And if I need to defend against lower skilled play, I'll worry about that later. It's not worth my time. I want an understanding of the game and a situation, and I want an offense that will work against theoretically perfect play, as perfect as I can envision it in my brain noodle. And that is a slow way to learn, because if you are trying to lab a situation like that and you have some incomplete information or poor understanding, you'll just the implementation will just suck. You'll be practicing the wrong stuff. But if you keep playing with that intention, eventually, once your understanding gets broader and broader and more complete, you'll find that you'll find your improvement will it works out. So when people present situations, or I look at a situation, I'm like, I don't think that's optimal. Like, if my opponent reacts in 21 frames consistently every single time in a given situation, like, is this mix-up gonna rip them open, right? If I'm fighting some, unnatural reaction being, is this mix-up? Because, like, a pretty common thing is, like, some players will try and use, or some Faust players will think about 6H. Oh. Hey, Arc Fieri, what's up? Players, when they, like, mid, lower level Faust, maybe high level Faust, I don't know, they'll think about 6H as an overhead. And I'm like, bro, if I'm playing against Pep... Oh, I have to change the font to get that to work. And I don't have a font that looks like the Exerd font that handles emojis. I could put in emoji-capable font, but I haven't. So... if I'm fighting Goichi, I need to know how to rip open Goichi. Using this as an overhead is not going to help my game plan at all, because I can completely discount it as like a real thing, right? So against perfect defense, this isn't an overhead. So what is it? Is it useful? can I use it for anything? And so accommodating for reactions is part of my game plan. Perfect reactions, which aren't perfect reactions, are not like 10 frames or 5 frames or 15 frames. It's like 20-ish, right? So you're fighting Peppery Splash or Goichi or some caffeinated ending walker, right? You know, Red Bull Big Bird, one of the birds, right? Their reactions are really good. You've got to plan for that. How do you rip open someone with perfect reactions? So if they respond to any stimulus, anything on screen that's out there for 20 frames, they're like, ah, I see that, I'm going to DP, or ah, I'm going to mash super, or oh, I'm going to block this because it's the overhead is always, like, this is a 25 frame overhead. They'll block it every time. Maybe they'll blitz it on reaction. Right? So there's nothing unexpected if you lab hard enough. Right? To me, in my understanding of Guilty Gear, nothing is unexpected because I'm accommodating for every single variable in gameplay when I try to craft a game plan. So whenever someone's like, hey, if someone's trying something like weird, I'm like, yeah, it's part of the plan. Unless it's something I haven't like, if it literally is something I haven't planned for, well, I'll just lose. That's it. I don't know. It'll take me 20 minutes to figure out, to like slot it into the big picture. It's not like a big deal because my understanding is so comprehensive that if there is something I've like missed because I'm old and I forgot, figuring out the answer doesn't take me any time because I've kind of gone through this so often that if there's an option presented that's like non-standard, I'm just like, oh, well, I've ran into this before. I'll just like, this is the spread of answers I need for it in a given situation. I just drop it into the game plan. When people say, the thing is, if you try to have someone explain what random is, usually they're just like, oh, you don't really have like a great sense of risk reward, or you're like missing some fundamental idea about a matchup. And so it's like you're doing things they wouldn't do because they have a better understanding of their character. And so you're doing stuff they wouldn't do, and because they're projecting, they think you're doing it on purpose. They think you're playing suboptimally just to piss them off, and so they get mad. And then they try to jab you. They're like, you're so random. That's all it is. It's just projection. And so, yeah, when they say random, they're like, what they really mean is, you're playing suboptimally. I wouldn't play like this. And I imagine you know what I know. So, I'm mad now. Right? If I'm playing against the Faust, and I'm playing reactively, like I'm sitting and waiting. If I'm sitting and waiting and I see that, if I'm playing reactively, and this happens, because I get the free reaction 2D every time. That's on reaction. I just get that. That's a free response. So if I run into a Faust player who doesn't know that, I'm like, you think you can scalpel me? You you impolite knave. I'll show you. That vibe is projection. We all do it. It's like it's almost like a biological, or like it's like a natural response. It's like a human thing. It's how we like connect with other people. You know how you can play like fighting games and you sort of like feel like you're communicating with the opponent? That's that mechanism. Whatever that is in here, it's just part of that whole. But you want to be aware of it so that you don't, you know, get so mad that you're calling people gamer words and you're not like, you know, shouting expletives at them. It's just like, you gotta step outside yourself and be like, okay, this is a natural response. Yeah. And it's something I learned pretty late. Like I had to sit and think about my feelings a lot. Fighting games will force you to do that. Hopefully you don't do anything that gets you canceled before you like learn how to be a proper human adult, right? Just, it happens. Because I would like get super pissed and charged in situations when I first started, but a lot of it was like tension. Thankfully, I don't have a habit for gamer words at all. I just don't use them ever. Or at least the really bad ones. So there's not going to be any footage of me out there using the N-word. But I've definitely gotten mad at video games. Yeah. And that's RP Dax kind of right. There's I do not care too much about winning. I care a little bit. But I care more about individual situations. I'm hyper fixated. I'm so locked in on individual exchanges. Yeah. So here's the thing. When it comes to like online communities, especially in the fighting game community, this will just be like a spoiler for everyone. The difference between the fighting game discords and their communities and like greater gaming discords and their communities, we meet up IRL really, 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 really often. Okay? That is the defining characteristic about why these communities are managed the way they are. I am going to meet most of you in person. So knowing that I might want to go to your local someday, or I will go to your local someday, I'll just show up. I have been known to just appear at locals and people go, what the fuck, Crack, why are you here? I will meet you. So anytime people talk shit, or they post memes, or they get inflammatory, or they're just like, it's a lot of like low stakes shit posting. It would be low stakes elsewhere on the internet. But in the FGC, you are going to sit down next to these people pretty likely. Yeah, you only really get what you put out. Like, communication always involves you and everyone on the internet who can see what you're talking about. So you have to be extremely mindful of how people perceive what you're about to say. And sometimes I just say, if you don't have anything nice, don't say anything at all. But I just don't say anything I don't want taken out of context or misunderstood. Because, like, if someone's not going to understand what it is I'm saying, why would I even bother trying to communicate? Right? Discord's a terrible medium for communication. Like, compared to, like, real life. You know, there's a lot missing. And when I post, like, when I post on Twitter and stuff, when I post on Blue Sky or whatever, you'll find that my posting habits are very milquetoast. I don't talk about a lot of, like, the heavy stuff. Because you don't know when a post is going to go viral, and suddenly you're going to have to, and suddenly you're communicating with everyone, right? The words you put out there are essentially, if they get picked up, you're talking to everyone. And that changes things quite a bit, too. It's sort of why I am a little insulated from critique, is I'm pretty particular about what I post. It's also why I head up the Dust Loop account. I'm just sort of like taking my de facto... Like, I treat my online presence, I'm like a Muppet, right? I'm about as offensive as Kermit the Frog. And that's on purpose. That is not just like happenstance. Some people would call it a brand. I would just say I'm just being polite online. That's it. And it's not like I don't do or deal with charged things in other mediums, right? Especially when it comes to, like, you know, the heavy stuff, right? Local politics, blah blah blah. Like, nah. But my online stuff is like, it's FGC, it's events, it's shitposting, it's jokes, it's stuff to do with my friends. You know. So I just sort of like, I keep, you know, I'm pretty mindful about what I say, or try to be. And I'm not perfect, you know. You'll probably catch me eventually slipping up. I'll say something, you know, if Trump gets elected or whatever, I might go off, or or I might comment from time to time about, like, Canadian politics. Yeah. Well, I've seen what you post about Rev 2, and I feel like the thing is, it's stuff everyone's heard before. Like, your opinions are not necessarily new, or your outlook. And a lot of these people are just like, listen, we've already been here in this discussion. We know exactly how it, where it goes. Especially when it comes to stuff, like, specifically on the subject of character downplaying. If you say something like, I don't think Faust is very good, when I've been, like, traumatizing top NA players, and I'm not, like, a top NA player, it's like, my character is nuts. Just crazy.
Here comes a daredevil.
Oh, Spitzen cats? Ew. Hell yeah. Traumatizing opponents is all I care about. I just want them to go, oh shit, I've got to buckle up when they're playing against me. I don't care about winning. I want to do things that make them uncomfortable, and that's it. If they can play against me and they're sweating a little, perfect. And I've slowly been climbing that ladder of making stronger and stronger players uncomfortable. And that's it. Main goal is that I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I can't do that as you fight stronger and stronger players. You can't mystify them after a certain point. They already know. But I understand the vibe because I used to be there. But I was also pretty analytical, and even though my understanding of the game was not good, like I was an analytical player, I was ass. I was actually my analysis of the game was trash garbage. But I would methodically try and break down my understanding of the game and be able to explain how things worked in like plain English. Because my intuition is dog shit. I'm 36, okay? I only started getting good at Exerd in my 30s. In my 30s. I've been playing for like 15 years. Guilty Gear specifically. I started playing Street Fighter 4 in 2009 actively. I think in the first 6 months, 8 months of Street Fighter 4, I had played 1 month of Street Fighter. That's how much I was playing. And I was terrible. But I was learning. I was obviously improving a little bit. Yeah. And here's the thing. You can say, this is what I say. Whenever I run into, I don't care about general character strength. I care about situations. I also, like, when it comes to matchups, I don't see good matchups or bad matchups. I'm not strong enough to make that distinction. However, there are delicate matchups and straightforward matchups. Some matchups for me are not delicate. I can just slot my way to victory because my character just has a lot of like innate dumb shit that just wins, right? And I can burden my opponent.
Here comes a daredevil.
Oh, Surreal. Hell yeah. Tee. Where was I? Right. But there's yeah, the idea is you get a larger, like, for like small for like followers, it's like the small potato body, and then if you sub, it's like a big one, and if you raid, it's like a bunch of potato bodies, something like that. But I need to get the art for it. All right, see ya. Yeah. I'll probably set it up for when YouTube does it as well. I'll probably be able to set it up for that. Oh, there you go. Thank you very much. There's a little CRT shader on the screen. It's sick. Thank you very much. It goes right into my wallet. I will put it towards content. Yeah. When I finish the art, it'll have... Oh, it wasn't your Discord pic. It's your Twitch profile picture. Spooky, though, right? I just have access to that. Does Faust have any combos that involve Dr. Copter? Yeah, so Dr. Copter is normally used as an ender.
Here comes a daredevil.
Oh, Scopedo. No, Scope Dog 7. I misread that. It's hard to read that font. Scope Dog 7, thank you so much. So for Dr. Copter, it's like you can... I think the thing is, Twitch will ban you if there's an inappropriate profile picture, right? You're on their servers. It's the same with swearing. If you use a slur, this is why I like Twitch. If you try to like shit it up, right? It's like, it's hard. It's harder for you to do it. Are you going to jeopardize your whole Twitch account just to like, you know, troll? Get me banned? It's like, yeah, you could. But I don't give a shit. I'm a salary man. It's like, come on, please. I'll just like go outside or something. I'll go eat a pizza. Okay, so Faust is too small for this to hit So we need a bigger character. We need Johnny. Yeah. So I still need to work on the overlay stuff, but we'll figure it out. So you can do this. Oh, whoops. My bad. Oh, fuck. Whoops. Oh, no. I was actually practicing this yesterday. There. That's a Dr. Copter combo. Right? That's probably the only useful Dr. Copter route. Whoops. Oh, well. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, it's hard to time. I'm trying to do the longer, wasteful combo. Oh, it was so close. But, like, Faust has, oh, it doesn't even work on Johnny. Faust has a pretty common route. But it doesn't work on Johnny. It's like a charged flower route. I spent a lot of time this past few months, like, labbing, like, Faust routes and stuff. I feel like my combo game in the corner has improved, like, a ton. There is, like, a system of, like, bread and butter, like, quote-unquote setups. Generally, what you're doing with Faust is this. This is like the, to start, this is, like, what you want to start doing and get in the habit of doing, is this setup. If you have a lot of meter, at least. This is like the, so it requires, if you don't have the meter, just go for going my way, right? Like this. And that's fine. Especially against characters like Johnny, you can walk backwards out of throw range and then still meaty 2P, which is nuts. I made a combo video earlier, but it was unorganized. I literally posted it to show it to Savior. And it was literally just like, yeah. I still need to make it. It's 21 minutes of footage. Just because it involves it involves a mix-up of every single item situation. Like a 3-way, 4-way mix-up. So I'll do it eventually. But I'm busy. Yeah. All I'll say is, like, so essentially, if you have a big meter advantage, you go for the damage extension, right? Which is this. Costs 25 bar. It's expensive. You get the 2H pickup. Oops, it needs 2 hits. Hop. And then you go for Flower Oki. If it wasn't Donut there, I would get an item toss. But I think I have it set to auto Donut, yeah. So depending on the item you get here off this extension, you actually get like different combos. Into knockdown or Oki. It's nuts. Oh shit, I fucked it up. You see the vision. Shit. And then you set them to block settings, everything, block switching disabled, stance crouching. There we go.
Here comes a daredevil.
Oh. Hey, it's Marble Gotchi. Thanks for the follow. Oh my god. Oh shit. You see what I'm doing, right? Did that make sense? That look good? Yeah, so it's like it was like 5p to time after the flower wire scene, and then jump cancel it into the overhead, and then you get a full combo. But there's other items you get that will also lead to similar mix-ups in this situation. So this is just like one potential. Oh, I fucked it up. That's the thing, though. It's like the FDC stuff is really hard. So it's like you do have to like execute. But it definitely unlocks a lot of potential. Oh no, he's too high. Yeah, he's too high. So you have to be aware of like character height, not hitting them too early, not like ending up too deep. So it's not like it does take some rote practice, I think. TK going my way, good for block pressure. I'll do it if it chip kills. Otherwise, I'm doing other stuff. Just because this move, dive kick, is like extremely plus also. And it's less ruined by FD. Dive kick is mega plus. Done low to the ground. In this game, it's a level 4 move, which is the same as Potemkin 6H. That was nice. That was good. That was good damage. What would that be? I didn't check because I had 8 regen on. Oh shit. That's nice. That'll probably kill. Right? If you get them to the corner, it'll probably kill them. Yeah. And that's one of the harder things to master as Faust in this game, is turning Oki situations back into a hard knockdown. Because it's really easy for them to backdash on Wake Up, get air hit, and then escape. And so by labbing this stuff, in a lot of matchups, a stray hit from this will lead back into knockdown more often than not. So, because like if they backdash on Oki, on like you're running mix-ups and they backdash, you're likely to air hit with like FDC or dive kick, and you're liable to like pop them up. Like if I like this is pretty normal, right? And now they air recover, right? Yeah, I can't knock down from here. Oh fuck. If I do hit them on the ground, but it's like, what normally happens is this, right? How do I knock down from this? That's what normally happens when someone backdashes. It's like, fuck, what do I do? So this is where backdash or 6-8 versus backdash is really, because like, right? Like, what is this? 126 damage, right? But 126 damage versus 90%. Like, you see the universe I'm in? You know, it's like... So, as you get super comfortable checking backdash, things change dramatically. The whole game changes for Faust. I will say, if you don't know about this stuff, it's normal. This game is dead tech-wise. This tech is not advertised anywhere. We didn't get rollback in Exert until after Plus R got rollback. So Plus R has a lot of the documentation, big community push for like Dust Loop to get filled out and stuff. We haven't had that same kind of push in the Exert community because it just like came second and Strive was out. So it doesn't necessarily have the player population that Strive did. So this is mostly I'd say it's poorly documented in North America. There's a few combo videos done by like people, but like what you need to learn, what's important for Faust is like not well advertised. And so Elvin just like cleans up. He just beats everyone because he's doing all the important stuff, I think. Elvin is the best player to watch if you're learning Faust. Nage is the best. Well, he doesn't play anymore. Yeah, honestly, I prefer Exert because it's more relaxing. Because, like, yeah, I hate dropping shit. But I play both because Faust is pretty similar in both. So it doesn't necessarily take me out of the experience all that much. Yeah. No, I know that feeling. I just don't even go for FRCs. Like, I just don't try them. I'm like, oh. Yeah. There's an Exert matchmaking Discord, which is pretty good. I found it great for getting games going. A lot of people in there. but it's not where it needs to be, right? It just is what it is. I think the game would benefit a lot from a plus R style lobby. With a little MMR, little ranking system built in. Maybe something hidden if that stresses you out. But so yeah. So I did that long ass combo to like get it set up the flower stuff. But if you don't have much meter, right? You don't even need it. It's like just this is fine. I'll do this sometimes. Cause it's honestly like it's still a decent amount of damage, right? Like 138 versus what? Oh shit. One 180, so an extra 50, 60 damage to like, depending on the starter. On 6H though, the extensions are way worth it because the damage is way higher. Whoops. Oh shit, I fucked it up. Yeah, less proration. And high base damage. I think it might be prorated a little bit. I can't remember. Oh no. Ugh. It's tough. Yeah, you're doing like a weird bomb juggle. Oh shit. Still easy to drop. But feels great when you hit it, you know. And there's other items. That's just like bomb stuff. The funniest one, I think, is 100-ton weight. This shit is ridiculous. Bomb? Bomb is nuts. So, right? Yeah, it's unblockable. The thing is, on certain characters like Johnny, off going my way knockdown, it is possible to get this to not suck. There might be a better way to set it up than what I have right now. Oh my god, come on. There we go. So you can guarantee it with the YRC, I think. Oh, there it is. Unblockable. He just gets that sometimes. Black hole. Learning the FDC stuff is kind of technical. I have a video about it on my YouTube channel. But even then, it's just like something you spend a lot of time labbing to get down. Yeah, I can react to the item. It's still tricky sometimes, but generally speaking, if I'm just like awake, I can react. FDCs during black hole. So the hardest thing about FDC is consistent height and timing. Because it's a big wonky input. Like if you look at my input history up there, all of those are mandatory. It's like K, plankton to S, go to 4, press K again. And so getting the same height and speed necessary to like structure mix-ups well is like a skill that is acquired over time. I use slide FDC in order to unify my FDC timing to make them all the same. If I'm doing it with tap tap, which is this slower version, it's much harder. Yo, I eat rocks for. What's that? Be sure to follow. You'll get a notification. I have a actually you can trigger it just by using the channel reward. There's a sale on. Yeah, hell
Here comes
yeah.
a daredevil.
Welcome. Yeah, I am microdashing. The sometimes it's not necessary. I try to do it out of habit. Dive kick is hella plus on crouch hit. It's like omega plus on block, on hit. If it's higher up, it's not plus. But if it's low enough to the ground, it is very plus. On FD, like low to the ground, it's plus 17. Like, that can be a block string timed correctly. Or it might be plus 15. Either way, my point stands. So this is why I use it over going my way. Because like going my way puts me out here, and even though I'm plus, right? I'd rather dash in after, right? Because at least I can. You see that whiff? Right? That can only whiff if they're just coming out of block stun, right? Because you have throw-in, you can't trigger that until they're out of block stun for 5 frames, I think. Also, I think if they, yeah, it's not like terrible. It's not. It's honestly, it's not that bad, right? I'm not gonna say here, and that's not like okay, right? But a meaty dive kick is just preferable. Generally, the spacing on whiff is better. You can safe jump. Let's see if I can set it up. Dude, you'll laugh at this. You'll think this is the funniest shit on the planet. You'll just get a little tee-hee. This shit is awesome. So, oh my god. Okay, I gotta time it. Okay, come on. Ugh. Okay, let's see if that did it. Oh, wait, I got a low blow. So you can just meaty dive kick, and you're plus a bunch, you're super plus, and he can't DP you. You just... And if he backdashes on Wake Up, right? Kai does. You're plus still. You're also plus. Is it usually worth it to combo into the super? No, not really. Unless you're gonna kill, right? Like, this is burst save. Like, that's burst save, that whole sequence. So, if you're like, right, oh, whoops. Okay. Right? Oh, shit. Maybe catch him like that, right? Oh, it didn't kill. Shit. You know what I mean, Rob. You get it. Right? Oh my god. I fucking guts. Hate guts. All my homies hate guts. Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like the right frequency of options is important. And that's something I was talking about this on the matchmaking Discord. Knowing how much you do each important thing is hard. Even knowing what you're supposed to do is hard, right? I have a pretty firm idea of how much I need to 6H. Like, if I know nothing about the opponent, right? If I, like, don't know who I'm fighting, I'm in bracket, I don't have a good gauge on the person's skill, I don't know how long they've been playing. I have an amount I like to 6H, an amount I like to meaty dive kick, an amount I like to FDC and do, like, FDC mix-up, the amount I want to throw, the amount I want to do nothing on their wake-up and just, like, bait stuff. Then, if I get the read on player experience, habits, how much trauma I think they've accrued over the course of the set. Like, maybe they got demolished by, like, a 6H backdash catch. If I have a read on that, then I might alter the frequency of options, right? How much I use 6H versus FDC and whatever. But usually I'll have, like, a firm idea. And it's a very limited pool of options that all play into each other really well. And even if they don't work, because I know exactly how they play into each other, right? counterplay against 6H naturally makes you weaker to throw and FDC mix-ups. So because I know that, and I'm very comfortable with that, I've sort of like refined the general amount of frequency of how much I do all of these various options. I forgot what my original point was. It's just something that comes with time as you lab like combos, conversion, and stuff like that. Because like 6H doesn't really feel like that important when you don't really know like the 6H like damage shitter routes, right? And then as soon as you learn how to like shit damage with 6H, you're like, oh, this is actually like the premier backdash catch. And then you find out there's some matchups where the 6H pogo doesn't connect, but 2H pogo does. And you're like, okay, well, I gotta learn these routes. And then there's the matchups where neither of those connect. And then you have to like go for raw pogo instead of 6H pogo backdash catch. Blah, blah, blah. There's like a path forward. And it changes how you fight against every other Faust, right? Because, like, my 6Hs are going to delete and lead to Oki. Against other Fausts who don't have those routes, play into 6H. Who cares, right? They're going to do, like, 120 damage. You're going to air recover. It's not going to matter, right? The risk-reward is different. But I'm not too worried about those people. I'm worried about, like, monstrous Fausts who do know the 6H stuff, right? Because what was it? There was something I had heard from someone. Someone said this a while back. And it's like, if you're super solid, right? And you train to beat strong players. If you fight someone who isn't strong, but you're not trained to beat, just gap them. Right? It's it's like there's a lot of simple things you can do that don't involve like player knowledge or whatever that will just like lead you to beating a intermediate or like unseasoned player consistently. Right? Oh, 80 constant. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Yeah, JD doesn't knock down, but that's fine. Faust would be too good. Oh, I love you for loving Exert. Faust has so much like gas in this version that I don't think it's a big deal. It's like, I think it would be too good if he had easy knockdowns. Oh, MF Idaho. Thank you so much. Optimal air combo enders. Honestly, you just do like you can go for jump install combos into like stuff. I'll see if I can do them. Because I honestly don't practice jump install combos. I just don't do it. Jump install. It's like I'll just counter him. Oh fuck. Jesus. It's how do I do it? It's jump, super jump. There we go. Okay, cool. I've almost got it. Oh my god, this is so hard. Either way, like, you just do this. That's it. You just go for this combo. It's, things are going great, Nomad Noah. You can test the reward. Use the test reward, you'll see.
Here comes a daredevil.
You are literally in there. See? I stole your profile picture. I booted up the stream and there are so many gimmicks I forgot I had made because I've just been making a gimmick a night essentially. Oh yeah, this is optimal actually. So if you only have 50 bar, oh yeah, honestly, I'm gonna reduce its, I'm probably gonna just make it subs and raids and whatever. Or like high profile follows, I don't know. I can check that. But for the first day, it's just test rewards and followers and whoever shows up. And it does trigger. It also does trigger every time I get a sub. Oh yeah, 100th visitor. That'd be funny. It's like, or like key follower. Like every like 2,000th follower or like every 10 followers, one is just like there. I can do that, I think. I don't think that's a problem. So this is the thing. You can just trade into gold IK. That's a thing. Oh yeah. It's if you were in you were in the shrapnel range. You were in the range of all the shrapnel from when I was drunk at Combo Breaker. Yeah, I'm surprised as well. I'm like actually shook. This was supposed to be a Sajam trading card game. That's all this was. Just a little goof for April Fools next year. And then I was working on it. And then out of the blue, Pangea's like, hey, I could get you like... Oh! Hey! Sick. My raid notification works. That's hype. Welcome. Isn't that sick? I just doxed you, right? I pulled your Twitch profile pic and everything. That shit's crazy. You made a Balatro Sajam? That's funny. Yeah, honestly, I'll probably follow up on the Sajam thing for April Fools this year coming up. Because I've learned so much doing this that doing a functional trading card game is now just like super easy. Like, I understand databases, networking, like 3 different kinds of databasing, just a bunch of other shit. For Plus R, it's not cheat engine to Sammy. You have to build a little plugin that will run a web server that will send, not a web server, but a web client situation that will send information to. Hey, Kippy 741. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. It's not hard though, I will say. Like, I mean, it's hard. It's like, anytime I think of poor Pangea, I'm like envisioning like flesh falling from the bones, from like just like skin peeling and like just a dried husk of a human being from the Great Sacrifice. Just like sacrificing HP like every day, just like like just like constant, like a damage over time, you know? It's like actually, does this happen if I hold on. Wait, can I dot myself? This would be so fucking funny. This would be too good. Hold on. You know what I mean, though, and you know what I'm going for in this moment. Someone else could take up the mantle and get a little guidance, and I think get Plus R. Okay, I'm not taking damage. Okay, I thought this was gonna do. Apparently, that is hard coded and doesn't cause a hit event. That's fine. Anyways. The mod can be downloaded. There's a link. Oh, I haven't set up my Twitch, but it's on my it's pinned on my Twitter and my Blue Sky account. And top 20 notes, Pangea's Blue Sky and Twitter account. And if you join my Discord, you can find it there as well. And I highly recommend, if you're looking to get the mod working, join the Discord, because I have a thread that I pretty much like live in, and it's just anyone who comes in asking for help about the mod, I just like give them free help. Because Pangea did so much work, and I, for the longest time, it was just me being like, hey, Pan, could I have this functionality? And we're like a month and a half in, and they're like dying. Like, I'm just like, damn. I'm just like, if I don't like stay up, if I don't make shitpost after shitpost, this mod's not getting used. So I would greatly appreciate people picking up the mantle and also shitting it up with me. Because I'm very sleepy. I could have went to locals tonight. I haven't been to locals in like 3 weeks. Because I'm like... Well, I'm having a ton of fun. I'll be real. I'm going to locals tomorrow. Listen, we have... I went to locals Tuesday. We have so many locals. I just can't go to all of them. Okay? We have locals on Tuesday, locals on Friday, and events on Saturday. And it's like, Jesus. I can't go to them all because I have things to do. Yep. That's the benefit of living in Ottawa, Canada. Goat scene. Can I pull the Twitch chat name? Where did I put... Check this shit out. This is my canvas. This is what I'm working in. Where the fuck did I put it? Tension pulse, automated salty bets, win count trackers. Oh wait, do we have those? Oh, I think I made that and then forgot to add it. Oh, it's not registering. I broke it. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. It's not done yet. Let's see. Scrolling chat? Oh, I did put it here. I only pull the messages. Oh wait, webhook. MF Goki says Canadian FGC goes crazy. Name color doesn't exist. So, I don't think I can get the color just yet. I'd have to look into it. Chat bubble dissection on stream? Yeah, it's pretty much just, it's pretty straightforward, actually. I think the trigger is chat message. It comes in. We initialize some variables. We pull the data in from the message that triggered this button. We check. We add it to. We check if there's any messages like that are still animating. We grab the first one that's not active, and then we set the name, the message, and then we change its color, and then we trigger a button with a dynamically associated name, and then this will play, this movement command. Yeah, like spam chat, like spam stuff in chat. I have a I have a pool. I have 7. So you have to spam 7 times. And then it'll just give up. It'll just say message overflow, and then it just won't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So this is the code for my so this is my and then let's see. Where's the deck hopper? So if we open up the deck hopper here, we go back up. So we have this little thing here, right? The menu in OBS is fully functional.
Here comes a daredevil.
Oh, look at that. Faye Frost, thanks. Thanks for following. I get chills looking at this. Like, I need you all to understand how, like, fucked up that... I can't believe I made that. Well, I stole most of the assets from Guilty Gear Xrd Rev 2 for PC.
Here comes a daredevil.
But it's just sick. It's just so fucking sick. It's so sick. Yeah, so I have fully functional. I have a menu, a literal menu.
Here comes a daredevil.
Yo, dark humane, dark human. There. I am now in the I live in here now. This is where I live. I feel so large. I feel so big. Oh, the item toss is currently disabled. This is all OBS. This is not the game. Wait, hold on. Let's make it real. There. It just is. We can invoke Daisuke, but it's literally just me toggling. I don't have an automatic Daisuke invocation. He's just here. It's just, I made a stupid picture. We can jump scare, you know? It's like... There.
Here comes a daredevil.
That's it. That's all. Ugh. I can't believe I made this. Like, this is... Like, I'm as flabbergasted. It wasn't even that hard to make. That's the thing. It wasn't hard. It's like you rip the assets. So shout-outs to Arxis, because they made this menu, right? This is literally their menu. Some of the stuff I made myself. Like, I just, like, copied it. But the whole design is theirs. The assets are mostly theirs, okay? So they can DMCA claim this, and I won't even hesitate to take it down. I'll be like, oh, caught. You got me. But it is a stream, right? It is transformative. So it is by their, even though they don't know it exists, it is by their whimsy that I'm allowed to do this. That's like all copyrighted stuff. They might feel a different way because this is not gameplay, but it is technically gameplay. I ripped it out of the frame buffer of my graphics card from the game they sold me. And it is for personal use. I'm not selling this. I don't even feel okay giving it away. Like widespread. I could, but that might be rough if they decide they don't want it spread around. So I'm probably going to keep it amongst event organizers and online exhibitors, people who run like online exhibitions and stuff. And then if things get a little more open, then maybe I'll like upload it somewhere. But I would rather keep it from, you know, because I'm literally ripping assets from the game. Like these are made by the Exerd UI designer, right? He made these. He didn't make that background though. I copied that. I made that in After Effects. But like, you know, so whenever they want to blast me, they can blast me. And that's like copyright, like streaming in a nutshell, right? But yeah, you can join the Discord and just like, Noah, you can just like buzz me. Yeah. I mean, some of it is recreated, but a lot of the stuff, like you can tell the buttons are like lifted from the game. The font, someone uploaded the font to the internet like ages ago. I use that like I use that in OBS.
comes a daredevil.
All right, let's see if the Twitch servers have your... Hey! That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's inspired. That's sick. That's the kind of shit posting I enjoy. That's my vein. Just like abrupt screenshotting and theft of art assets and just uploading it. You know, that's what I like. That's my whole vibe. So, but the whole of this project, right? The modding and all that stuff, it all runs afoul of like sensibilities, I guess. Cause like, what are we doing to get the mod working? You know those same people who are like hacking SF6 and like selling their hacks to cheat? To like cheaters so they can cheat in net play? That's what we've made. We literally, you can cheat in Xrd using this mod. Like you can just straight up cheat if you want. You can just program it to take over your keys via AutoHotkey. It's not hard. And then you can just cheat as much as you want. But what do we get, right? If we don't do that, if we just shitpost instead and stream and play in online exhibitions and stream and shitpost and do stupid dumb shit, you know? Yeah. So over in Striveland, Wistful Hopes put together an early build of a similar mod. It is available. You just have to dig around for it. I'm pretty sure you can find the link to it or get access to it via my Discord. We might have to ping her for access. But it has like a crowd control. So you can like have Twitch rewards like overtake your controller. But as far as I know, she's super busy, so I haven't asked her for any future updates, especially because I want to get Xrd to a place where we can just be like, here's all the functionality, here's all these things we can do with it. If you give us object structure from the mod, like if you can send us information like so and so and so and so, it's like all like this, in this format, we're good. Don't need to ask for any more features. You can just give us this big batch of stuff in one good sit, get it done. I have not played any. Justin Bailey over on YouTube asks, speaking of Strive, are you going to play any today? Lab some of the new patch? No, I have not. I've been too busy with Xrd. Which is like, I guess fair, but obviously it's a pity, right? But like, every time I sit down at the PC, I'm like, in 15 minutes, I could make a new shitpost, new piece of functionality that is like game changing. And it's like, yeah, I really like what I've seen from the Strive patch, but obviously it's just a matter of like free time. Because I feel like I'm working on something insanely important right now. Right? Yeah. I've seen I'm up to date on the changes and stuff. Well, I just haven't touched it. I just feel like what I'm doing right now is so important that I can't stop. I only have so much free time in the day because I like work. So I finish work, and then I start working on ship posts. So, because this stuff is like progressing at such a rate that it's like super rewarding intrinsically for me to like just work on Xrd stuff and just be like, oh, I guess I'm not playing other games. I think the hole-in-one is fine. Like, I honestly think it's good. I'm curious how the hurt box works. Do you know if the hurt box extends all the way out on the first active frame, or does it extend out before startup? Like before the first active frame? That's what I want to know. Because I want to know if you can like stick out a button and like counter hit Faust. Yeah, but does it extend out the hurt box all on the first active frame, or does it extend it out before? Because that matters for anti-airing and like max range poking and stuff. I want to see. I've seen the first active frame, but I haven't seen the frames that precede the first active frame, so I don't have enough info. That'd be funny, yeah. I just think it's in combination with the items on screen. I think it's as powerful as it needs to be. Because you've seen the Nage footage, right? Of like, you can now, a banana peel that is on the ground can be hit forward and it's unblockable. And it gives you another free item toss. Like, that's crazy, right? If you just have a banana peel in neutral now, you just win. Yeah, you can't block banana peel, right? Oh, wait, you can low block a banana peel, right? Either way, it's good. I think the, yeah. Yeah, you can low block it? Okay. Yeah. It's my bad. It's been a while. It's been a while. Hard knockdown's insane. That's really good. Yeah, weight looks crazy. All in all, I'm like super hopeful. But I also don't like compete. So I know if you're like a top 8 gamer, right? It's like your requirements for a character are much higher. But if you're not, who cares? Right? Just gap your opponent. That's my philosophy behind. So if I ever come across as a little crass about character strength, it's literally the people you're playing against, unless they're like masters of their craft, just gap them. If you're not good enough to gap them, just play more and then gap them, right? Just keep playing Guilty Gear. You'll get strong enough to make up for your character's deficiencies eventually. Who cares about winning? Just become the strongest low-tier hero there is. And if you really want to win, switch characters. Or come play Exerd, where Faust is top tier. Fucking crazy ass character with unlimited potential. I feel like I'm finally getting Faust and Exerd into a place where someone on YouTube, Justin Bailey on YouTube, but Crack, I want to win with Faust. Then play Exerd. It's that simple. It's all you need to do is come to Exerd, come to Papa, and just like play here. I'm finally getting to a place where I feel like my Oki is becoming like insane, like actually like turbo fucked up. There's still, I don't play around guard cancel well enough, but now I have structure in my offense where I can. And I handle air hits very well now. which is sick. So there's like a lot of little things in my offense that are just like have cleaned up quite a bit. I feel like I'm approaching Nage level mix-ups, which is like an insanely surreal thing to say. Obviously, I'm not as good as Nage, but what do you do against chip teleport as Faust? In exert neutral, you dash forward to upset the spacing. You can also blitz if you don't have time to dash forward. You can also jump and IB if you don't have access to blitz. And you have to IB twice. Jump IB the jump H twice or whatever, and then you can yeah. 0.5, that's hilarious. The item mechanics are so goofy. I think they're great. But yeah. Well, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I had a lot of fun. I got to test a bunch of stuff. We made some functionality. I made a stun bar on stream, which I've completely forgot about. I'll probably formalize that and put it into like an actual like scene and stuff I can move around. We got to test our stupid whatever the hell this was. This is just ridiculous. This just gets me. I cannot believe this exists. This is just dumb. So I will see you all around. Is there anyone streaming Rev 2 I can raid? There is. There's one other. There's one other person streaming Rev 2. So I'm going to send you there. And then I'm going to stop the stream and I'm going to check out my timestamps and see if that worked. And then, yeah, I don't know. Y'all have a good time. I'll see you around.